of piss takes. Each of us taking a turn to talk reefing and bullshit, occasionally burn. What will happen this week and who will join? Doesn't really matter, we'll kick them in the groin. Mutants galore and very little reefing. Nothing planned and no debriefing. Reefing wins and some disasters. Plenty of beginners and the occasional master. No matter your skill, we are just friends, driving one another around the fucking bend. So join our Discord and have some fun. It's what life is all about when all's said and done. Salty banter, it's time to begin. Buckle up, fuckers, and feel free to join in.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 13 of Salty Banter. As always, it's a little free-for-all. We're going to go down the screen. We're going to talk about our week or last couple of weeks in reefing. Matty boy, you're first up. What's been happening with you?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. To be fair, thank you. Did an ICP. Strontium come back at 11. It should be 8. I'm going with the salt.
Bonus.
Zinc come back at 11 and it should be 2.
Oh.
I'm going with the salt, potentially. I'm blaming her. She didn't mix it enough. I don't know.
Oh, he's in a separate room.
Yeah. She's actually not here because it's her birthday today.
Wait,
Happy birthday.
what?
Yeah.
She
She's out
basically
with her
wanted
mum.
peace and quiet from you.
Yeah, that was a treat.
Correct. She's out with her mum for lunch as it's her birthday.
So she's treating herself by not being with you.
Correct.
Smart lady.
Well done.
Aluminium come back at 9 and it should be 0.1.
Ooh.
So I don't know where that's coming from. I need to buy some polyfilter this week because I keep fucking forgetting because I've been busy. Iodine come back low. So that was it. Otherwise it looked all right.
So they were all elevated.
Yep. I've
That's
got
weird.
an ACAN and a Goni that look not happy. I'm wondering if it's one of those 3 that is pissing it off. So I'm going to do a big water change tomorrow, and I'm going to buy some polyfilter to try and pull the alley out, and then I'm going to hope for the best. The Goni looks better today already, and so does the ACAN. But hopefully, I don't know where that's come from. I was thinking the salt. I've checked all the magnets, I've checked everything, so I don't know where the alley's come from, but it's a bit alarming.
Was it the same
have an
ICP
API?
test you normally use?
No, so this was the ATI, but when I did the element about a month before, it has elevated.
Okay.
And you don't have marine pure?
No. So it's a bit of a head scratcher where that's coming from. I do have a little bit of cyano as well, which is pissing me off. Just can't get rid of it. Other than that, I have to do another Ron's Juice episode 2 because I have some blue clove polyps that seem to have.
Hold on. Ron's Juice now gets its episodes.
Yeah.
Fucking series of Ron's Juice.
Well, if you saw her mixing it up, it is an episode. But
I would love to see that.
she is such a hypochondriac, so she is like literally goggles, other side of the kitchen, and I'm like over here, and I'm like, so what you got fucking goggles on for? So I've got to do that the weekend, so I'll do that before the water change, and then I'll do the water change.
Good plan.
Other than that, just getting finest organised, which is all done now, and then I bloody realised I'm working that week, so I've got to leave on the Friday to get up there. So it's ruined all my plans because I was wanting to go to Scotland before I went there. So now I'm going to have to go to Liverpool, and then we want to have to do Scotland another time or week after. But it is what it is.
We could have a race back up to Scotland.
Yeah. The problem is, I'll probably buy something. Knowing her, she'll buy
Why don't
half
you
the
go to
shop.
Scotland, pick one up and bring them down for pilots?
Yeah, I wanted a cake as well, though.
That also means I can't get home, Terry.
Yes.
I don't think Matt would then drive all the way back up to Scotland just to pop me off.
So, yeah.
When it comes to picking, you yours.
Terry sounds like
So we
fucking
have to come back and
Robocop.
get it.
What is going on?
We need an AI potato picture. I just can't.
A what?
An AI potato that speaks for Taters when he talks.
Oh, but it was Terry that was
Terry?
talking that time.
Oh,
And he's frozen.
Oh.
He's frozen now.
I thought it was Taters.
I didn't do
Bob.
shit.
Terry's
Jesus
just entered
Christ.
Liverpool and his internet's been stolen.
He does look mental now.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, all is good. We're all right. I'm not bought anything for. I had a fucking start of the month. I thought I was bought swallowtails. I was buying corals, and then I realised I was like, shit. I've still got like 4 weeks to go. So I'm behaving because I need to save some money for Finest. Otherwise, I'll be not buying anything, and that's unlike me.
So you're actually building up to spending money at Finest.
Rude not to, isn't it? You don't go that way and buy nothing.
But a cup of coffee.
I'm excited to see what he's got because I've not bought anything in an actual physical shop in years because I'm never near one.
Yeah,
And normally I'm going to deliver rather than collect. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Finest. I've heard nothing but good things about it. You know, that kind of way some people say, "Oh, I like this shop," and then somebody will say, "Oh, they're a bit expensive."
Ron, you need a torch.
A torch?
Yeah, you've never had one.
Oh,
you need to buy a torch.
A torch, Carl. I'm like, what? It's not that dark.
No, you don't need a flashlight. No, you need a torch coral.
Torch.
And some recordiers.
You need a flashlight. You have to speak to Matt.
Yeah.
I do like Recordius. I had one years ago, Florida. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And some gunnies. You need some gunnies and some hammers.
And a TMC pump.
Yep.
Yeah, you just got to start stocking the farm in just little bits.
I hear what you're saying, and then you've got people like Dave just sticking the boot in there with that.
Well, that counts as a torch, right? Because it fucking self-combusts on the way home.
Very good.
I missed what he said originally. Sorry.
No, he said the TMC word.
Oh.
Supporting his sponsorship.
Hey, I love that it works for some people. I do. It's all good. I've moved on from that. I would rather not risk any more.
Look at his face when he's saying that.
I mean,
He gets a constipated looking face when he says that.
he starts twitching, gets the eye twitch, and that's it. Game over.
A bit like when you
He's been to Italy.
mention carbonara.
That's his ass twitching.
Man.
It's not a spider, is it?
Somebody took that tin of carbonara. I don't know who took it, but it's gone. So anyway, all is good in your reefing world then, Matt, other than some elevated numbers and corals not looking 100%, but they're starting to look better.
Yeah, just 2, but all of the others look all right. So we'll deal with it. We'll move on.
Well, I've fucked up and now I'm next. I don't like going too early, but anyway, it's me. I'm painting. Next.
No, you don't get away with it that easy, mate.
What are you painting?
And why are you too early? Is that a common thing?
What's the room going to
His
actually be
age.
called?
Yes, I'm painting what is potentially going to be an extension of corals over in the new building. So the flooring goes down Monday or Tuesday, hopefully. So the entire project should be finished because it's getting taken up the walls, kind of like in wet rooms and hospitals and stuff like that. So, and I'm going to get dams put at the doors. So within reason, if one system bursts, the salt water will be completely contained and it won't leak into any woodwork or carpets out with the designated areas.
So what system are you running in there? Let's just rephrase this. You've got a Red Sea tank and you're burst proof in the room. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
And they use that plastic that just dissolves in water.
Yeah.
Right, Rob. That was brilliant.
That was
It is this exact tank, cabinet, everything exactly the same, except I will be running the actual sump that came with the tank. Obviously, this is plumbed through the wall to the big acrylic tank through in the other room. And it'll just be a standalone system. The only other thing I've not thought of equipment-wise, because I had 95% of what I need. And then this morning I was like, I don't have an RO. I don't have anything to produce clean water over the new building, so I'm going to look into one of them. And the other thing I didn't remember was heaters. I don't have any heaters, so I'm going to have to organise them today or tomorrow, and then hopefully, if all things go to plan, this time next weekend, there could be a tank over in that new building with water in it. So I also need to organise another water tank, because I've got a 900 litre tank that I bought that doesn't fit through any of the doors in this office, which was a bit of a fuck up. So it's going to be going over. But also I need another one which will be either for RO or for mixed salt water. So I need to organise that as well. Yeah.
Are you gonna, speaking of RO, are you going to run a standard sized RO over in that building, or are you going to look at going with something large like Alex had built for his excessively large tank?
I put it in advice and questions this morning. Is there anyone in the UK that is running a commercial size system? So the one I'm running at the moment is 400 litres per day, which is 100 gallons, I think. Anyway,
Pretty big, right?
I'm looking for a 400 gallon per day unit, which is 1,514 litres per day.
Yeah.
Because if something goes wrong in a farm system, right, and let's say your tank,
you need water.
You're going to need it really quick.
Water, yeah.
And if you don't have it on hand, which, I mean, obviously I'm quite an organised person, I will have water on hand, but then something happens, then something happens, then something happens, and boom, you've got no water. I want to be able to produce it quite quickly.
Right. Have you spoken to Finest with regards to the RO? Because that's what they started their business on.
Is Finest Aquatics Finest Filters?
Yes.
No fucking way.
It is.
Did not know that.
Penny has dropped.
That's how they started off. They did the filters first, and then got the warehouse, and then bought Kraken.
What?
Wow, right, okay. Steve, have you just realised that as well?
Yes.
The Finest Filters is
like the stars aligning.
Where we're meeting on the 5th of July.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what you're buying then, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Take your checkbook with you.
Don't forget the discount.
Well, if you give them the specs, they'll build one to the specs that you want.
I was about to say, yeah. So
and then pick it up when you go down.
Yeah, that would be
Just
a good
ask
idea.
them, don't you know who I am? And then try to get an influencer discount.
I don't think I'd be able to do that without vomiting in my own mouth.
To be fair, you could come along with your little cock patch on you to.
My little cock patch.
Yeah.
So is this where the floor's been done? Is this the new farm?
Yes. So there's two rooms. So the small room with no windows, which is still a decent size, is going to be specifically the spawning room, so I can completely control all external light.
Yeah.
And then the bigger room next door with the window and the windows through to the great big area, that will be the farm. But there's no, I've not organised aluminium stands or glass or anything for that. I just need to take my time.
Just get me to ring Monsoon Aquatics. Like they're only up the road.
Melinda's like that.
What the fuck?
Gangster right here. I'll sort it out.
Want me to fucking do it on it?
Hey, I'm writing that down, Melinda. We will talk.
Okay, told you I can ring them for you.
How many colonies can you get up your bumhole?
You were just asking me digits before. Now you're asking me colonies. So I didn't answer the first question.
Is that a colony or is that a colony?
Is it plate or
not going
there? Steve's already on the fucking record button.
I've actually fucking forgotten what I was saying. So flooring, blah blah blah, RO unit. I need to get my finger out and get that sorted. But yeah, it's very exciting. I'm really excited about the spawning system. So,
what lights are you going to be running over the spawning tank?
Radian XR30 G5s that I took down to put my Stratton up. So
yeah, because I wasn't sure if you could get the the cycles on the Stratons or not?
No,
That's what I was asking.
not yet, I don't think, but the Radians you certainly can. And I've also got the lunar module with the little
LEDs.
lights that actually simulate actual moonlight. So I've got all that sorted, and there's a whole pile of stuff there ready to go. Like I say, 90% of it already had it in a cupboard, but
Didn't Jamie change the LEDs in those little moonlights, the Apex moonlights? Didn't Jamie change them all to a different?
in the actual Radians or in the little string lights?
In the little string lights, I think
he was saying that
maybe I'm
basically
confused. It was somebody else.
Yeah, he was saying that the power basically on nearly every light on the market was too strong for light simulation, or was it the other way around?
Somebody changed it on the Apex moonlights. I just don't remember who.
Didn't
I
Mike
think
have?
it was Jamie.
Mike had diffusers on his because they were too much.
Balls, didn't he?
Yeah, I think they're ping pong balls over his to knock the power down on him a little bit.
Yeah. I've definitely got work to do. I need to tweak it and do a little bit more research. It actually still doesn't feel completely real yet, because obviously I've been talking to you guys about doing this for like 3 or 4 years now, and it's actually only now that I've got the space, actual space that's not getting used.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting. Anyway,
I hear the cycle thing where you can set seasons and everything. I hear that they're introducing that on the Stratton Pro G2. I don't know whether that's...
he sounds like he's got some sort of mental illness because of his internet connection. Can anyone else make that out?
He is leaning to one side.
I think he was saying the Stratton 2 is going to have the lunar spawning cycle.
Oh, he's taking the piss. Got you.
Oh,
okay.
I thought he was on about his new albums coming out soon.
No, I get it, Steve. Well done. Well done. Even though you're pixelated, I get it, you fucker. Right, Terry, what's happening with you? You're out the van now?
Yeah, I'm back at home now, yeah.
Are you on call at the weekends?
I've been on call all week. So I start work at 8, finish at 4:30, and then from 4:30 till 8 in the morning, I'm on call. And then at weekends, I work from 4:30 on a Friday, 3:30 on a Friday, right the way through to Monday morning.
Fucking hell!
So you don't not work then?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Terry. You and I are very similar.
Yeah, I've just done 4 call-outs this morning, so...
You do look a little fucked, I'm not going to lie.
Cheers.
That's his normal face.
Yeah, but I've had a shave and everything.
I thought he was going to say he's had a shit.
That too.
You've had 2, Melinda?
No, I said that too. Not me too.
I've had 2. Let's go down the screen, Dave. How many have you had?
Only one baby shit.
Yeah. Melinda's making room for the coddles.
Word of advice, Melinda, I have heard if you let them slime up first, it's a lot easier. Anyway, Terry, do you have anything reefing related you want to talk about?
No, not at the moment.
What the fuck are you doing on Salty Banter then?
Well, I think one of my fish has bumped into a rock, or I think it's got like a little bit of a, I wouldn't say fungal growth, but I'd say like a little, like an injury on its head.
No.
So I need to go and get some stuff to put in the tank for that.
Which one is it?
It's I had it on my last one as well. Well, people call them different things. It's like the dusky angel or blue-finned angel. And my last one had the same thing as well, but it came out the side of its belly. And it was just the weirdest thing. But then they don't fight in my tank. They're all just getting along. But this one I noticed this morning, got up and it was like a little white dot. And I've come home and the little white dot's got just slightly bigger. So I'm going to have to go and get some fungal or bacteria stuff to put in the tank.
Yellow Watchman gobies before. like just all of a sudden get like a white, like you're saying, like a white kind of thing on its skin, and
It looks
then
like
it
filter
opens.
flush.
Yeah.
Like filter flush, just someone stuck it on the head. But other than that, everything else is perfect. Like there's nothing wrong. I need to get, like I said, need to get rid of 2 fish, and then need to. So if anyone wants a cream angel or a Quran angel, free of charge when you come down on the fifth.
Lee's not here, but he'll fucking take it.
Where's the green giant? He'd have had it otherwise.
Are they reef safe?
Yes.
Oh yeah. They'll go with your bike colour, Steve. Speaking of which, are you coming off on the 5th?
Yes.
Right. If you wanna get rid of it, I'll take it off your hands for whatever cost.
Okay.
$500.
Yes.
Yeah, leave it in your reef. I think I bought my last 2 for like £40 each.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to be up there with work for a few days beforehand, so I don't think I'm going to be able to bring it up with me.
Oh, no, it's all right. I mean, only if you were coming on that day.
I like how Terry was dropping how much he paid for his, I
paid 20 for one of mine.
Yeah, it was a fiver.
Mine was 280
Might
quid.
be a fiver.
It was free.
Mine was 280 quid.
Reach around.
They said it was reef safe.
Yeah, that's why it was extra.
Yeah.
It cost 280 quid with the whole corals. Fucking hell.
Right, Melinda, you're up. What's happening with you?
Well, not much. It's still Jurassic Park in my tank.
Jurassic Park. I'm trying to think what that means. What does that mean?
Growing dinos.
Dinos.
Oh.
Who made the noise?
Me.
Dave was doing a velociraptor because he's not big enough to do a T-Rex.
Yeah.
He's got the arms of them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm doing it. Oh, sorry, there she is. I'm doing an Emma with my phosphates bottoming out. I started mixing my own lanthanum, and I did ask Rob what he recommended to mix, and I went, that just sounds too strong because I was using weak shit. And I mixed the weak version. I've reduced like a third of what I was dosing before, and I keep bottoming out my phosphates.
You're still dosing shit ton of phyto.
Well, yeah.
Stop it.
I've also started dosing silicates. So my sand's starting to get clear, but the rocks are just
Yeah, your phyto's gonna be sapping out the phosphate massively. If
well,
shit's
so's the
growing.
lanthanum. Like I'm using a shitload less lanthanum now with my mix. So can anyone hear my dog snoring on my lap? Or is it just me?
I just thought you were really, really slowly farting the entire time.
No, it's Lilo. She's just snoring away happily.
One of those little rumbly ones.
I take issue with you pulling a me. I bottomed out my phosphates once. Ever.
Yo, 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 yo.
Fight.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Here we go.
The evidence is in your thread. Let's go. I have picture proof. Up, down,
It
up,
happened
down.
once.
Emma messaged me half an hour ago to say, "Can you wipe my thread?"
Now you know what she meant.
Yeah.
Is it sticking out like a grape and you can click it?
What?
Get out.
What?
Oh my god.
I think somebody said flicking out like a grape, but
You
it's
didn't need
Scottish.
to repeat it, Melinda.
Edit trout.
So, you're struggling with bottoming out phosphates.
Yeah, but also because I'm dosing silicates, I can't use my Hannah to test my phosphates anymore. I had to go get a manual test kit.
Yeah.
And they recommend Red Sea. Couldn't get a Red Sea one. So then I'm standing there in the tech den this morning, opening up every single packet of phosphate test kits to try and find which one looks like the easiest that I can match colours. And I end up choosing,
None of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Aquaforest.
Fucking shit.
Because it had the lowest range. Aquaforest had the lowest range. Yeah, no. But I did the test. I can't see any blue at all in the water. So maybe
I know you're
I've bottomed
feeling.
out. Oh, well, I'm not colorblind like you, Dave. I just can't see blue because there's none in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think Rob is going to go down the route of using the lanthanum people use in swimming pools.
I did that many, many years ago, but I couldn't find. There used to be like a forum thread in Australia here of people saying how to dilute it, and I couldn't find it again. So
Water.
nah.
You need a big swimming pool.
Water sounds pretty fucking accurate.
Well, it's certainly going to be a lot cheaper using that than any other form of lanthanum, apparently.
Yeah, no, well, I bought the salts, and it was 100-gram bottle of the salts, and to make up, I think it's 9 grams per litre of the mix that I've used, and it's a lot stronger than what I was using before.
Wow, 9 grams per
9 grams in a litre.
1,000 ml.
Mm.
That is not a lot.
So my 100 grams is going to last me a very long time.
I did notice the bag Rob had in his video was absolutely tiny.
Yeah.
That was cocaine.
Yeah, that
He was quite chipper.
that was different completely.
That's why all the fish have got their big bright eyes.
I was going to say,
I
is that
think
why he
everyone
was
had-
like walking up and down the tank afterwards with trying to act like he was feeding things?
Pretty colours.
That
Yeah.
shows you just how much money they're making off of that bottle then.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
That's Phosphate RX, and it's like, what, $15 a bottle here?
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm using almost none of it, but that's, if you think about how much they're making off of that, that's crazy.
To be fair, Jace, that looks pretty fucking big to me.
Well, it's almost as big as you, Dave. Yes. But
Yeah, yeah.
for us normal sized people,
Well, that's what Dave.
it's
what Dave
tiny
drinks
bottle.
out of.
So yeah, that's other than the dinos, it's just the lanthanum, and I've got to try and dial that in. So just throw some reefroids in to feed the dinos. Beautiful.
The occasional goat tied to a metal post.
Yo engaged.
Make a sacrifice to the reefing gods because I'm over it. But yeah,
I
the
can't.
KHG has arrived. I just haven't connected it yet
Why not?
because my daughter came yesterday for my birthday, and we ended up spending the day mostly shopping.
I thought you were going to get
Nice.
set up the KH Guardian.
I was going to get her to do that, but no, we ended up shopping instead. So it was good to actually get out of the house and not take somebody else with us.
Did you buy anything nice? Did you get some new pants?
I got a Stitch.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
So Lilo and Stitch. But yeah. Just
only
I bought a whole
if I
heap
got
of
the stairs too quick.
I got a whole heap of winter clothes because I am freezing. So it's
17
9
degrees.
degrees. It's 9 degrees.
T-shirt weather.
Shorts and t-shirt over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bring back
Ron's
the Ron.
pretty much out in a fucking thong in that weather.
Oh, have
The other day she was saying
have
it
you
was
seen
cold.
me stand up?
Go on, do it. Go on, do it. Do it live. Do it live.
The other day she was saying it was cold. It was colder here, and it's summer here.
You would
Yeah,
literally
whatever.
die if you came here, Melinda. You'd be like, what
I know.
the fuck is this?
I have told you I'd have to be like wearing like 6 doonas.
Yeah,
sewn into a
wintertime here is
jacket.
like 10 degrees.
The fuck's
Fahrenheit.
a- What's a dooner?
Duvets, I think she meant.
No, it's called a doona. Like it goes inside the doona
onesie.
cover on your bed. The feather doona.
That's
I
a
think,
duvet.
What?
No, it's
The fuck is that?
Doona. Doona, it's
Yeah.
a word.
Is that a
Ron's
brand name?
Ron's making the face.
V's in it.
This is
Yeah.
the face that all the Americans used to make at Ron when he would say some shit. He's got the same face. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Duna.
That's
How many
not a
chunks does your
Duna.
Duna
It's a Duna.
Yeah.
So is it like a
It's a
kangaroo
doona.
pouch for humans?
or a just
Basically, yes.
if I'm on a dinner, I'm just not feeling that great.
Oh, you mean Downey?
But a downy or a duvet, you call it a dooner.
The Doona. Doona cover. Doona.
It doesn't matter how many fucking times you say it.
Well,
Well, I'm
swear
fucking
this,
sorry that I
so
belong to a
you
different
can
country
say
that has its own words.
I have noticed that you use a lot of similar words that we do in England and Scotland that the Americans don't understand, but in Australia there's a lot that crosses over, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like slack, bugger.
Yeah.
because of the penal colonies, isn't it?
Penis colonies. I haven't found one of them yet. Oh,
Penal.
yeah, no, I did grow up in a mining town, so maybe that was one.
Oh, so
Lots of
maybe you
penises there.
you like a miner then, so you like Dave.
Anyone seeing Alan? He was describing how
Yeah.
big it is. He's like, oh fuck, they've seen.
Alan's get the BDE.
Lilo's giving me the
I'm trying not to
dirtiest
say
look
anything.
right
So
now.
I've got my young 13-year-old son in front of me.
Oh,
Who's behaving?
Hi, Alan's son.
Learning new words.
He did say hello.
Hello.
Oh,
He's got his earphones back on. You're all right now.
that's all right. then.
sorry.
over here, son, we'll
How
help
big was it? Fucking massive. Okay.
Is that you done, Melinda?
Yeah, I was done 10 minutes ago.
Doggy's awake.
We're talking about the same
Yeah,
time?
she was just giving me the dirtiest look. Say hello to Lilo. Say hello.
Yo.
Lilo.
She's got her jumper on.
She looks grumpy and cold.
Yeah, she's like cuddled up in the blanket on my lap.
Lilo.
Snoring.
Okay, Dave, what's happening with you?
Fuck all. Next person.
This is a brilliant salty banter.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah. No, lots has happened, right? A new tank for one. Have I been on since then? I'm not sure.
You have.
Pretty fucking sure.
Yeah. Okay.
3
Yeah.
times.
No. No, definitely not. Yeah, I've cleaned the glass. That's about it. Yeah.
You polished
No,
it,
you
though.
did an ICP.
I did an ICP. It come back pretty good. What I expected to see was tin, which has got a bit in there. Obviously, new glass.
Expected to see
Dave, how long did you wait for your ICP?
A day.
Reef's Elements then.
Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to know quickly to see if it was on the downslope and where the silicates was at, really. So obviously I let the tank get filthy since it's 3 weeks ago I was on. So yeah. So for the last 3 weeks I haven't cleaned the glass at all. Just my little viewing pouch. And yeah. The sand bed is fully clean now, which is great. The diatoms is fucked off. Oh no, the
The what?
atoms, sorry. Yeah, the
Diatoms.
atoms is fucked off.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who said that?
Rodders.
When?
Live on air.
On
Was it
Sunday.
last
Sunday.
Sunday? Yeah.
Three
Yeah,
times,
Sunday.
wasn't it? About 3 times. So.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched that one
The
yet.
atoms.
So is that Ali G talking about atoms?
The atoms, boy. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they've gone now, which is great. Yeah. Apart from that, everything's smooth sailing at the minute, which is fucking touch wood.
That is really good.
Yeah, 6 weeks in. The new Rockwork's got Coraline on it already, which is great. Yeah, not much else really to report. I've got another light which I got off Lee, which is going to go over the top of the tank. Ready
Who did
for
he get it
SBS.
off?
What, the light?
Yeah, who
he
did
got
Lee
it
get
off-
it before you? Before he gave it to you?
He had it off. Is it that aperture thing we're all on? Yeah, so I got that to go above the tank. at some point. And yeah, just going to leave it at least another month and then look at the aspect of a bit of SPS coral.
Oh, my man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not sure yet exactly what I want. Well, name-wise, I have no idea, but I know kind of colours and what formation I want out of them.
I was about to say, yeah, just buy what you like.
Yeah.
Out with brown ones, Dave. You'll not be disappointed.
Oh, exactly that. Well, I'm thinking a brown one and a couple of whites. You know, that'd be good. So yeah, no, apart from that, it's been going really smooth sailing, which is weird to say.
I think that's tested you as a reefer, though, because you do things so slow, methodically. You're patient. You don't rush at things, and everything is just working out perfectly with you doing very little. And it's what most people should do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think obviously because I did a tank move last year when I went from a nano to the 3-footer, I kind of, because it's still quite raw, I kind of learnt from my mistakes I did with that, where you want the tank to look perfect, right? Everyone wants their tank to look perfect, but there's no fucking such reality. So like to leave it a bit longer, let things get filthy. And now I'm not, well, kind of reaping the rewards a little bit, I suppose, but yeah. It's looking generally, not trying to blow smoke up my own arse, it's looking all right, which I'm very happy about.
Good man.
Do you think you'll go back to all for reef, or do you think you're an IOS kid now?
Right. So I think a few of you know why I use all for reef.
Can we just wait until Melinda's back?
Okay.
And then say all for reef.
Next question. I'll re-ask my question.
Re-ask the question 2 seconds.
I want to know why Melinda's bed's blurred out.
Well, there's
Drippy's
cups in there and everything.
Drippy's on there at the moment.
Oh, here we go.
Are we all going to agree it's the best stuff ever?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Afraid, when the headphones get back on, I'm asking the question.
Oh yeah.
And 3, 2, 1.
So, Dave, are you going to go back to all for reef, or are you going to be a NIOS boy from now on?
Yeah, maybe eventually. Hey, Mel.
I'm going to run. I'm going to run the farm on AFR.
There it is.
Yeah, makes sense. No, I'm at the moment. It's going to stay with the NIOS. Like I've said, and I've reiterated a few times. People have asked me, "Is it the best thing since sliced bread?" Fuck knows. Of course, you're not recreating the wheel, are you? That's all you're going to do with it. But eventually, I may go back to all for reef. Once I've got the growth I want. We'll see, because I think I spoke with Ron about this on the phone once before. The reason I swapped to all for reef was because I didn't want the growth. I just wanted to keep things stable. That was it. I'm not saying all for reef doesn't grow shit. It does, but it does it at a hugely
that's
reduced
exactly
rate.
what you were saying. Just nothing grows. Sound clip that, please, Steve.
Can't. He's on fucking mobile. We're good.
Yes. Yes.
Dave, is there a cost difference? Which one's the most expensive?
NIOS all day
All
long.
for reef.
It is,
Bullshit. You got the NIOS for free.
Wow, true. Yeah, very true. Yeah. No, yeah, Mel's right. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. No, I mean, what did I calculate it, Ron? All free from my old system. It was costing me like fucking 8p a day to run, like £3 a month.
It was very, very cheap.
Yeah. This is, I mean, 6 weeks in, so we're about halfway through the bottles at the minute on the 2.5 litres, I think. So yeah, it's going okay. It's going okay. So. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too busy looking at the love-in with Melinda and Lila. Look at this.
He was just full on staring at me.
Because you took his Kuma.
Oh, dear. Oh, exciting times for you, Dave, and I can't wait for you to dive into the salty world of SBS, because there's no way back.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken some macro shots today of the SBS I've got. And you get polyp extension. They look cool. So
You get some really special looking SPS. They don't just have.
Hey,
We saw that.
we saw you, Taters. Come back.
Oh, hello.
The back camera.
We saw it. We saw it.
Just give us the front camera, Taters.
Just
The
turn your
suspense
phone
is
round.
gone. Sorry, I just got excited when I saw him.
Turn your camera around and tell us where they touched you.
where did Uncle Jimmy touch you?
Jason, what's happening with you, my man?
Not much.
Oh, no. What?
No, I mean, I haven't done anything because I haven't had time. I got to do a water change today. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about the hair algae. If I want to do fluconazole again, or if I'm just going to try to manually contain it for the time being. I'm not sure what I want to do.
Oh, Taters is giving us a tour of his tank. Look.
So,
is it bad, Jason?
I've got the same damn rock. Like, I've got one rock that's like just covered. I mean, it's just a fuzzy mess. Like, and it was the same rock I did fluconazole, a couple of months ago, and it killed it all good. And now it's just right back to the way it was. So I don't know what the deal is with it. I don't really have it anywhere else. I mean, there's still some in between the heads on the Duncan. I mean, I manually removed a bunch of that the other day. So it's better, but for now, I just have this one rock that's like,
can it be removed?
I mean, I could knock that piece of rock off of there, I suppose, but it's glued to another rock.
Oh.
So it's like, I mean, and it's a big, like, it's a rock like that. You know, it's the one whole part of the scape on that, and you can see it there. It's like that black looking, that's all hair algae. That's that whole thing right there on the front, like right towards the glass is just a massive hair algae.
Well, just one rock though.
The only bit is Carib Sea.
Yeah, but I don't think that was Carib Sea rock either. I really don't think it was. And that rock had been wet before. It's not like that was fresh rock. It had been in a tank before.
When was the last time you saw your merkin?
I lost it a while ago.
Did you?
So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do about that. If I just want to try to, keep fighting it manually, or if I want to try to chemically kill it.
Let it ride.
So I don't know what I'm going to do.
How long's the tank been running?
Huh?
How long's the tank been running?
Almost a year.
And
it's been a fucking shit show this entire fucking year. This has been like the worst year ever.
I concur.
I actually the other day I thought to myself, why did I just not leave my old tank? My ugly little bow front was running along so nice. I didn't have any problems with it. Like, I had gotten through all the problems. It was cool. It was chilling. But yeah.
That fluconazole it's just a plaster in it. It sorts it out, but it doesn't kill it.
Well, the first time when I had bryopsis in my old tank, I did fluke on it, and it worked fantastic. That shit never came back.
Oh.
And it was great. And I thought I was hoping for similar results this time, and it hasn't worked that way.
I think the more you use it, it seems to be the less effect it seems to have. I used it twice, and the second time wasn't as good as the first time.
Yeah. Well,
there's also multiple
that could
species of green hair algae as well, remember?
Yeah. I probably should pull some of that out and have a look at it under a microscope and see, what I'm dealing with. I'm just kind of lazy. I don't have a lot of time. So
have you got coralline in there? Yes, coralline.
Oh yeah, I got coralline. Coralline grows fine.
Any matter of time then. It's got to be.
I mean, I've got coralline on the back that I keep scraping. Even the larger particles in my jank ass sand bed they're covered in fucking coralline too. So like the bottom of the tank's purple too. Just fucking weird. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Sprinkle some of the coralline on your hair, algae.
So yeah, the coralline grows fine. I have no issues with that. But
what about nutrients? What's the nutrients?
I haven't checked them this week.
Checked them last week.
I did. Hold on.
I'm loving the little fight we're having between Emma and Alan to go last. They keep leaving and coming back, and then they keep swapping places.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, Alan's away again.
Alan's
he's back. So if Emma leaves now, then Alan moves up a spot.
I haven't left.
Dave's back.
I haven't left.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting a drink.
Last week, phosphates were at 0.13. Nitrates were at 8.0.
What were phosphates again? Sorry,
0.13. Yeah, 0.13.
Have you tried hydrogen peroxide?
Well, hydrogen peroxide is always one of those things that I'm always really nervous about. I'm not going to lie to you. It makes me nervous.
You'll be fine.
I just fucking...
And it's no pox.
You're fine.
Yeah, now I will dump a whole bottle of Nopox in there without any question. That's not a big deal, but
it's not a big deal.
I mean, you know,
hydrogen peroxide is not a bad suggestion, is it? Use it in moderation, but
yeah.
No. Well, it's just on one rock, Jace.
Yeah, I mean, but it's part of my scape is in thirds, so I have a big piece on this side and a big piece on this side and a smaller piece in the center. It's on one rock that makes up part of 1/3 of the scape on that side of the tank. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm fairly certain that was not Carib Sea rock, and it had been wet before. It, like I said, it had been in a tank. So I didn't expect that I was going to have one rock that was going to be an issue with said scape. But
someone's probably gone in the shop and gone, yeah, I don't like that Carib Sea. Threw it into the rock bucket that you bought from.
No, this was like a white rock. It wasn't. It didn't look like Carib Sea at all. It was some. I mean, now don't get me wrong. It was some random shit bought at a LFS. Yes, it absolutely was. But it didn't look like. I have Carib Sea rock in there. It didn't look like Carib Sea rock.
So it's fighting with the Carib Sea.
Apparently. And then the other problem with algae, and it's a 3-foot tank, so it's not like I can put a bunch of tangs in there to get after it. You know, I mean,
have you got a tang in there?
It was bigger.
Fuck no, you can't put no fish in there right now. Haven't we discussed my clownfish situation here? We've discussed it.
Yeah.
Absolute trouts, both of them. Absolute trouts. They will fuck anything up. So I can't put any fish in there. It'd have to be a pretty good sized fish, I think.
Because they only
clownfish are absolute assholes. They kill everything.
I have a question about your clownfish. Do they redecorate your aquarium?
They don't really fuck too much up other than snails. When the lights go off, you can hear snails flying across the tank because they go and attack the snails, which is epic. I thought they were just moving around like big pieces of like of sand bed, because I have some pieces in there that are pretty good size. And so I got a flashlight or a torch, if you will. And I shine it in there, and nope, it's the two of them fucking up snails like on a regular basis. Like they will pick a snail up and throw it across the tank.
My female clown has taken to grabbing my SPS, breaking it off the rock, and then taking it and hiding it.
I had when I had SPS in when there was that was before I changed tanks, I think. When I had the old tank, I had some SPS like kind of up on a high spot. I would watch those clownfish grab a hold of like the stem of it and just shake it like it was like they were mad at it. I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to epoxy mine down because
I have also witnessed them take and snap a zoopolyp clean off the rock, like just snap, and like it'll go floating away. I don't know why. And I mean, they bite the shit out of me when I put my hands in the tank.
What type of clowns are they?
Fucking
Cinnamons.
dickheads.
Yeah, cinnamons. Yeah, they are fucking assholes. So
it might be time to
Outside
move
of just-
the on.
I've
Yeah,
considered moving
I'd
them
move
into
them
the
on.
bush. I'm going to tell you, they've bit me enough times where I'm like, you know what, you little bastard. Like, it's to the point now where, like, when I stick my hand in the tank, if I forget to put a glove on, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So you got to like watch them and like you try to flick them as they.
Yeah.
You little
Yeah.
fucker, get away from me! Yeah. You
Definitely
better put a
sounds
glove
like
on.
you're not going to be able to add any more fish.
Yeah, there's no, you can't put. I've tried adding fish a couple of times now, and the next day they're dead.
No,
Fish is
I'm
just-
done with clownfish now. No more.
That's-
You want to swap them out there for like a little cold tank? 'Cause
I think if
that'll-
I was going to have
Right.
clownfish again, they would just be in a tank by themselves. You know, like I like the way they
Why
look. They
you've
look
got
cool.
it? You've got
Um,
a tank with them by themselves.
Well, there's other fish in there now too. Yeah, but basically, yes. Maybe I'm gonna put the bow front back up and put it back online and just put them in there, and that'll be what lives in there.
And
Is it just the
algae rot.
female which is a prick?
No, it started off with just the female.
Yeah.
Now the male's like, oh, I want in on this action too. So
It should be easy to catch them. Just put your hand in and let them attach. And
yeah, like if I put my hand down in there right now, they're instantly they're like,
They do it
haha,
live.
Do it live.
Yeah, do it live. Do it live.
fuck off.
Just a finger. Just dangle a finger in.
Use something else. Do it live.
Get a
That
little,
would-
Stand on the chair.
I'd have to lay on top of the tank then.
How would you
Just to-
explain
just
that
to reach
the
the water,
doctor?
my guy?
Why is there a chunk out of your helmet? It was one of my clowns. Where do you keep these clowns, sir? In your basement? Anyway,
That's it.
Mr. Mylot, how are you?
I'm good.
What's
How
happening
is
in your
everyone?
world?
My world. So this morning, changed the filter roller on the Red Sea, and I don't know how they do it. But how the fuck do they get that paper to stick on the outside? You can just not get it off. So you just rip half of it off. Don't know what they use. What the point is? You just need to make something that just comes off easy.
Oh,
A
you mean
bag.
the cellophane wrap on
Yeah.
Well, the cellophane wrap's all right. It's the paper inside.
Yeah.
It's just stuck.
I've never had that problem.
It's just recently, the last roll I've done was horrendous.
The last two.
But
was,
all the
yeah,
ones before have been fine.
So
it's
what?
a nightmare.
It's stuck to the fleece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking annoying.
Never had a problem.
No.
Might be the glue they're using, like residual glue.
Yeah, they've done some.
Yeah. It's just the whole thing. You just stuck to it. You just gotta tear it off. You get a nice frayed end.
What they said is we fuck up enough tanks, we're gonna fuck your fleece roller up as well.
There goes another sponsorship. That's like the fourth today.
We don't want sponsors.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
I think the only one with the only one that we haven't battered is TMC.
Did you miss?
Come on.
Did you miss about 40 minutes ago, Terry?
I was driving.
Oh dear. Fuck you, Melinda. Is that a really old Ecotech driver I can see in white?
That is got a 01 serial number on it.
No way.
And it's still working.
Wow. Is it a Vortec or is it a...
Yeah, it's Vortex. Eco Drive, yeah. Yeah. Eco Smart, whatever they were.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's only had its a second wet side.
That's not bad. How long do you reckon you've had it?
I know. When did they first come out? Can't remember.
Fuck
years.
So
if I know.
it does say it.
Obvious.
I'll peel it off one day and see what it says on the sticker on the back. I'm sure it's 2011.
2011.
Maybe, maybe. Yeah.
We need a Reefing Antiques Roadshow. Obviously,
Oh,
you have
like
to have
Jake-
Rob on.
Like Jake Adams has on the shelf.
It's pretty good going though, isn't it? You know, that's good longevity.
I know, yeah.
So
Definitely, I thought about changing it.
Other than struggling to undo a toilet roll this morning. What else has been happening, James?
So, alkalinity. So I've put more coral in. It's always been 8.5. It's been steady 8.5. And all of a sudden, I'm going up. The last week I was at 9. This week I'm at 9.3. I just don't know why.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Calibrated your doser?
No, I've stopped. I've reduced the dosing. Only dose calquasa, and I've reduced that twice. We're still rising. Test kit. It's got to be the
New
test kit.
Yeah, with the group.
Yeah. No, the ICP came back at 9 as well.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
You're the
We'll see
only
what-
tank tour now booked, by the way, other than Code, which is October, which doesn't count.
Yeah, but
Me
I heard
next
someone's
July.
got a new tank that's going to be ready next week.
A
Yes.
spawning tank.
Yeah, spawning tank.
Spawning
yeah.
tank. So we could have a tank
Oh,
tour of that.
For fuck's sake.
Well, we need an
Oh, and then
updated
there's
tour
your new tank,
of what
Steve.
you got going on anyway, Ron. I've been saying that for quite a while now. It's been a while.
We'll need to do like a Zoom call at this, and I'll just walk around with the phone. Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy enough to do that. Wait until I've got an actual tank sitting, because at the moment it's just a fucking empty warehouse, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's got to be done in the first week before that seam does give way.
Oh,
Indeed.
Time's not on our side.
I think what we'll do is I'll expedite the entire project and just put the water on the floor straight away.
Well, you got barriers now. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll just buy 10,000 snails, walk in the room, and just watch the snails there. Sorry, James, on you go.
So other than that, it's not much else happening. Everything else is all right. Just alkalinity.
Your internet connection is terrible.
It is. I'm watching it here now, just bouncing up and down for some reason.
What are you watching bouncing up and down?
We know what his internet connection's bad.
What is that plant behind you?
Pass.
That's a codium.
There you go. No, I know.
Most people call it a croton.
Oh, okay.
Is that not what you put in your soup?
Crouton, Steve. And talking of Steve, well, let's try and talk about what's going on with you in between the Minecraft that is your internet as well.
So it should be good now because
Well,
the
that's much
internet
better.
is back.
That's
Yes.
much better.
Yeah, the internet, the fibre is back. They've connected it. So
Can you not transfer onto your computer now then?
I could
Just watch
do,
them
but
porn.
Can you turn it on?
it's better to be on the phone
Download
because I
and
can
stuff.
move that.
Ah, you've got stuff
Is it-
to show us.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I've not been up to a huge amount. My non-reefing life has been pretty full on the last couple of weeks, which means that I haven't actually done a water change in 2 weeks. But the tank
right.
is looking dynamite for it.
Wow.
The Lobo growth is huge. The Pectinia's growing massively. It's just doing well. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Am I going to do a water change, or am I going to just put it off another week, see what happens?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
So I did my little things that I haven't got my finger out and posted to you yet, Ron, because it's just been a bit busy. I did have these other little ones that we need to kind of get you onto for your frag plugs.
So I've got a version of that I got off Thingiverse and printed 200 of them.
Yeah.
And to
How long did that
expedite-
take?
Well, just you wait and hear the rest of the story. So I spent weeks printing them, and I wanted to expedite getting the glue stick off the back of them, because you don't want to put that in a tiny bag with a coral and ship it. So I decided we've got 2 commercial dishwashers here.
Oh.
Yes.
You melted them?
a gigantic black fucking ball of.
And this is why we're upgrading the commercial kitchen there.
The truth comes out.
So you
Is this another edit for the insurance company now?
You spent a long time printing these things and then put them in the dishwasher, yeah?
You can tell where you get your TMC sponsorship from. You try to make flames.
It's funny. I don't even slaughter them. Everyone else does.
You started it.
I did not.
So,
percent of the time.
So if you turned these things into a large black ball of mess, what did Bernadette say? Did she tell you were an idiot?
That information has not been transferred yet. Thank you,
It
Jason.
begins with that word.
So she's still trying to figure out what that black.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It
Ball
didn't
is
melt.
in the dishwasher.
It didn't melt to the dishwasher. It just
turned.
It just turned into a
a
massive
lump.
big blob. And you're not kind of way when I open the door and the steam goes, whoosh, and it's like a reveal on stars in their eyes or something, right? And I went, "Fuck off."
I spent 3 weeks printing these fucking things.
It wasn't far off it. It was like 2 weeks or something. I just kept rattling them off and rattling them off. I was quite enjoying the process, you know, just... Anyway, sorry, Steve, on you go.
Can I ask something before we move on? Why the fuck do you not use pots?
You still... The ones I printed that Steve just held up are for pots. So I bought hundreds of sample pots.
Right.
Slide that in, and it keeps it solid from the bottom to the top, and the disc stops it touching the sides. So
Is that why you don't want to use polystyrene and it's not?
I don't particularly want to use that amount of plastic. If
I'm more worried about rattling the.
Yes, and it's a very small water volume.
What's that? Rattling the tip.
Yeah.
Ron's used to not touching the sides.
So you're not using pots anymore now, Ron?
You're right. Say again, Dave.
You're not going to use pots at all then?
No.
So you're just going to now use them for sperm samples, yeah?
Oh my god.
Edit.
Sorry, Steve.
So I will post those up to you, and I haven't forgotten. I will also include this little key ring for you.
I couldn't believe it. So he sent me a photo, right? You know, that kind of way it comes up on WhatsApp, and it's just a tiny wee, but I can tell what the photo is, so I didn't open the photo. Half an hour later, we're chatting, and I was like, have a wee closer look, double click on it, and sitting on top of them is this TMC keyring. It's just a constant attack.
Yeah. So let me unplug and go like this, because I will kind of spin round and show you like that Lobo.
Nice.
Growing right out. We've got my Melanaris wrasse keeps doing this, keeps filling the corals up with gravel. It's even piled it all up on that toadstool there.
Oh yeah.
The other one was the trachea. It's gone really puffy. And the pectinia round here is also really, really growing. Like it's been growing a little bit, but since I haven't done a water change, it's probably done the same amount of growth as it has done in the previous 6 months.
What salt are you using just now, Steve?
Nios.
That's another one to the offending list. Tick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a little bit more than that, the project is finished.
Wow.
Ah.
I look rather shiny.
I mean, I can see a scratch here, Steve.
Why is it all hazy?
Loads of fingerprints on it.
It's see over the back there, because of the weird box, I really struggled to get some of those last scratches out, but
we can see
across the rest of it, and mainly the front.
How many hours do you have total in that project there?
I reckon
you got a piss
about-
spot on the windowsill.
I reckon I've spent about, I don't know, 45 minutes it took me.
You mean to fill that bottle in your windowsill?
Per scratch, Steve.
It's taken hours, and you'd like to use this time to recommend to anyone to never ever start this process, especially if you're the kind of person that can't just leave it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just couldn't not follow through and do it. So I've done it.
It looks absolutely compared to what it was, Steve. Because
looks good.
I was on the phone to Steve the day he got it, and he showed me it, and I thought it was wrapped in cellophane.
Yes. Pretty bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
So how many mil thickness?
Steve.
And there was too many questions then.
Go now.
I've just been stupid, really. I was going to say, it's a shame you picked a Red Sea because you'll have water in it for a couple of weeks. You put all that effort in, and you know what's going to happen.
Fucking hell!
Yeah, boy.
I've never heard of any problems with Red Sea. This tank's been sitting here ages, and yeah. So I don't know if you know, but my new tank is being sent to me for free by Red Sea. No, it's not.
I was going to say, fuck off.
1500 XL, wasn't it?
Oh my god!
So how many mil is a glass now?
I think it's probably lost a mil.
Which is it now like Octi White?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my own brand on it. I think I'll call it something different.
Elbow shine.
Yeah.
What's going in it, Steve?
So I've got
an angel,
a Flugel Evo next to me.
Another pane of glass.
Yeah. And I've got a pufferfish and a bicolor angel in it, and it's a bit small for them, really. So the idea is that's just got tap water in it at the moment, and some citric acid to clear it all out. It will run like that for a little while. Then I'll drain it all out, put some salt water in, and then set it all up and move those two guys into that tank. And it might become a spawning tank in the future when I get the next main tank, depending on how busy it feels in here with the big tank, and that might then move to the garage, and I might turn it into a spawning tank and have a crack at that.
Awesome.
What are you going to do with the tank behind you?
Don't know. The idea originally was practice on this 170 and then get the scratches out of that and then sell it. But now I'm thinking, fuck that. I'm just going to get rid of it.
Well, I
might take Sharon's idea and just smash it with a hammer.
I don't think you'll get much more money for it without scratches. I mean, talk about return on investment. Nah.
No.
It's a rubbish hourly rate, isn't it?
You might
it is, yeah.
You might as well cut the seals out and replace the glass.
Well, I did actually look at that for the Red Sea tank, but to buy the front and the two sides, it was going to be not far off of buying another tank. So, yeah,
they were expensive.
Yeah, they were really expensive.
Now you've done it, and you would never do it again.
Yes.
Oh, you definitely wouldn't do this again,
Steve. I don't know what you're actually talking about there. You can't get rid of the tank that you have behind you. You just have to go stick that in the garage and let it sit there for the next 15 years. You don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of anything. We don't do that. We save everything.
Yeah, but we don't have as much space as you guys.
You make room. You stick it
I'll
somewhere.
put it in the garden. I'll do a lea.
There you go.
Build upwards.
There you go.
Find the bush.
Yeah. Yeah, apart from that, I haven't really been doing it. I printed off the little wedge for Paul at AAC so that his a biz flow cannon doesn't soak everybody, and I'll drop that off next time I'm there.
So is that going to be something he sticks to the thing you already made?
Yeah. So I've done two options here. I've done a little wedge, which has got a keyway that fits into the thing I've already printed. and then so I think the flow cannon is at 18 degrees, and this is an 8 degree no, this one's 10 degree, so it will take 10 degrees out, so it'll make it an 8 degree angle, and then this will take it all out, so it'll mean it's
That'll make
perfectly
it
flat.
level. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the one he's going to end up having to use. It's lucky actually, because when he first asked about it, he said, "I just print me one that you did for Rob," but I did his at 35 degrees.
Yes.
So it would have absolutely drenched customers if they'd have used that one.
We could have
What
went
length
from
of
the
tank?
SPS tray over to the LPS.
It could have done, yeah.
What length of tank is Paul using it in? So obviously Rob's is 13 feet.
It's
4 foot, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's more than 4 foot. It's 7 foot, maybe 6 or 7 foot.
Wait, he's got that flow cannon in the what?
But
I thought
it
was at least a 10-foot tank.
It's about this deep, which is what, a
Holy
foot and a half, 2 foot deep.
No fucking wonder it was empty in it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, use one of them.
No stand as well.
So he wants to do the standing wave. So he wants the wave in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's setting it up for.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You're a clever man, Steve. Although everyone says otherwise.
Yeah, I'd be going with the other people, to be honest.
On other
Clever
news,
people
Steve,
don't spend hours doing polishing tanks.
It was
you
a
could spend hours
project.
polishing something else. So I mean, this was probably more productive.
Depends how much you can fill the tank with. Oh God, no.
did they come back to you, Steve, on Facebook Market?
Who?
You asked if the tank's still for sale this morning. Or
I
where they're
asked
from.
someone. Yeah, well, so no, Jane. It was Jane, wasn't it? It sent me
Something like that.
on Discord their location. It's in March, so it's not far away. But my internet's been so dodgy all
Hold on.
day.
March is months away.
Yeah, but as a place, it's quite close.
Just joking. Sorry.
What was it?
7 foot tank. I assume a customs. There was no kind of name to it.
Do it live.
7
But it
foot
looked
tank.
nice.
7 foot is just such a nice sized tank.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask. What size tank would you recommend if you're going to go big, 6 or 7?
7x2x2. Just.
Anything above 90 centimeters for me is big.
Okay, Gaz, you're next, my man.
Okay.
Obviously, you've not done water changes.
I haven't done anything since you last seen me. I've been to work all week, so
Have you had your hair cut?
nope. Nope, no shape. Mel.
You get a nice t-shirt on.
Yes, yeah. I had a nice delivery. So yeah.
Very
Thank
cool.
you. So yeah, that came. No, literally, like done nothing until today. Did a few bits and pieces today, but more on my dad's than this one.
How's his tank doing?
Well, it's looking great, but I thought I've got a spare half an hour. Let's test his water. And then I'd look back when the last time it was tested. It was beginning of March.
Wow.
Yeah,
How did it all come back?
pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, but his corals wouldn't tell you that.
Wow.
So it's weird, isn't it? You know, salinity was 1.028. That's gone up. Alkalinity was 13.9.
Ooh.
I reduced that
You're getting
dosage a little bit.
a lot of growth on that with that.
Yeah, I mean, the corals are happy. They look phenomenal, the corals do.
Well, it'll be such a slow incline, won't it?
Yeah, I guess so. But the biggest one for me was the calcium. It's like the calcium. You think, yeah. Do you know, got a Sally Furt one You know what I use the sally for? Calcium.
I don't use that, no.
No. So basically, it tells you to add the water, 2 ml of water, and then add the scoop of reagent. Don't stir it, and then add of the 1 ml of solution that you have to add. It tells you to add 0.6 straight away, and then give it a whirl. And then I think it says that the colour should be pink.
Yeah.
And yours is bright red.
And I'm swirling. Like, no, it's blue. It's not pink, it's blue. Have I done this wrong? So instead of adding like 0.6 all in one go, I just did it drop by drop by drop, and it was literally like 3 or 4 drops, and it turned blue. And I was like, "Oh, that's bad."
Yeah.
So where do you think it is roughly?
Well, when it turned blue, I stopped obviously, and then I looked at what I'd used, and then checked it on the chart, and it's telling me that it's 100.
Yeah. So you're fucking mega low.
So 100 in calcium, but 13 point.
Oh my god!
So
If you're
Reef's
gonna do a water
Elements is
change.
working good.
I'm
sorry.
Reef's Elements is working fucking like.
But I'll be honest with you, right?
Fucking Reef's Elements is fucked as well.
So I go on it. I go on the H2 Ocean doser, and I'm looking, and I'm thinking, I ain't dosing very much calcium a day. I think it was 10 ml per day, whereas like I'm doing like 26, I think, on this at the minute. I'm thinking that's quite low. I don't remember setting it that low, but it must have been high the time before, and yeah, that confirmed it. I'd actually reduced it and then forgot to check it again after a month or so.
So Matt was saying, are you going to do a water change?
No, just increase the dose of the calcium.
Just a water change, it's done.
Do it slowly. Well, it's like the corals are fine. So if they were all sulking, then I'd be like, probably, yeah, I'll eat it with a 50% water change.
Problem is, if you do a water change now, wouldn't they now be shocked?
Shock them, yeah. That's
Where's
what
your
I mean.
Where's your magnesium at, Gaz?
That one's
5,000.
1350. Now it's 1350. That wasn't too bad.
Hang on.
Salinity was 1.028, which again, that's going to throw the other parameters out, isn't it? So it's all a bit of a mess, but you know, I've obviously decreased the alkaline and increased the calcium. So
You stopped dosing you and been it completely then.
stop dosing? No, I ain't stopped. I've reduced it to, I think it was 9 ml a day, rather than just hit it on the, knock it on the head. I don't want to bring it down too fast.
How much was yours dropping a day then? If you did stop?
I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Not a
So
Scooby.
is Element's second part, is that calcium and magnesium
Yes.
together?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're going to smash your magnesium up through the roof if you're not careful as well.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just do it slowly. Like I said, the corals are fine, so there's no good panicking and thinking of.
Well, if you reduced your alk, because having your high alk is probably promoting growth, which is using your calcium a lot. So if you bring your alk down, you'll probably use less calcium.
Yeah. And same with salinity as well. Probably do need to do a bit of a water change to bring that down a touch, maybe 1.028.
Just take some water out and tip some RO in.
Yeah, I've thought about that as well, but again, I don't really want to shock the system. So. Yeah, I know.
Do a cup a day. So
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Cup a day, tip it down the sink, let your RO fill up.
Yeah. But yeah, I ain't going to do anything drastic. Or gradually. So I'll let that run for 3 or 4 weeks, and I'll check it again.
How much do you guys rely on the data from ICP tests?
I don't.
Fuck all.
I just look. I look to see if there's anything odd.
You know what? It's a good question, though, because like the last few ICPs I've done, they're pretty much telling me the same thing on this system here. And like in terms of the trace elements that I'm mixing up to do the cocktail, the only one that I've had to increase was manganese, and that's because of the gonies that I've added. Everything else, it's pretty much the same. And I had a chat with Jose at Love to Reef about that as well. like, I hadn't seen much change. Is that, I've got a spare 4 head doser sitting in there as well, doing nothing. And I said, is there anything you think I should be adding on top of what I'm doing? And it was like, nope. If your corals are happy and your tank's looking good, you carry on doing what you're doing. He could have told me to add this or add that or add Carbo Plus or, he was like, no, I advise you not to do a thing. Just carry on doing what you're doing because your tank's established now. So it's found its spot. On new systems, then I'd probably be telling you to do other things. But because it's like 3 years old now, then he was saying,
do you feed the tank? Do you feed the tank? Anything like that?
Feed it? No.
Yeah, like coral feed.
No. All I do is part 1, part 2, like I said last week on the tank tour, it's part 1, part 2, the traces mix, 4 head doser, nothing else, just fish food, feed the fish frozen, sometimes give them a bit of pellet, do the nori every day, full stop, that's it.
Super simple.
Yep, that's what's up.
That's how I like it.
So you're now going to test your tank?
Well, I thought about it, I looked at the time. I looked at the time and I was like, yeah, it's
Doesn't
like
have an hour spare.
Yeah, it's 2:30. And I was like, shall I test my water? Or should I just have a quick shower? So it's like, nah, let's have a shower. Put it off again.
I love how relaxed you are about it. I'm so OCD, I have to test my water every week.
No. I said last week, didn't I? I've tested my water 9 times in 9 months.
Yeah.
2 of them are ICP. So I will test it because I am a little bit curious if a few things are going up or down, but I'm not, unless the corals tell me otherwise.
Tell by your corals, can't you? When you've had your tank for a long time, you just know when you look at your tank that something not right now.
They always look shit, Alan. What are you on about?
Yeah.
One bad thing did happen is since the tank tour, I did lose clownfish. It was onyx.
The curse.
Yeah, to be honest, I was keeping my eye on it anyway because I noticed it was losing a bit of weight. And I was thinking it was still eating, but then all of a sudden on I think it was Monday, fed the fish Monday and couldn't see it anywhere, and it was lying on me Zoa rack at the top there, and wasn't interested in feeding. And then when I got up to go to Cheltenham on Tuesday morning, it was stuck to the MP40. So.
You should maybe feed it the same as what Jason feeds it, which is his own flesh.
I mean, I'm quite surprised it's stuck to be.
It's a shame that you're so far away. I could send you some clownfish. They're model citizens.
I don't know if you survived the travel.
Since I put that one in about 6 months ago, I've gone from having 5 clownfish to 2 now, down to 2. That was bizarre. Any ones I'm losing, touch wood.
I heard that as well, Dave.
I thought you may.
What did you say?
I can't tell you, Gaz. The moment's gone.
It's recorded.
I said I'm surprised it's stuck to the MP40 with your flow, but
yeah. This thing bobbing up and down here.
Okay, so Alan left again, which means it's now Emma.
So I haven't left since like the very beginning, just to the point.
Hold on. You left at least twice at the very start.
That's what I've said. Since the beginning, I haven't, like after those 2 times, I haven't left at all.
Since the beginning suggests you've not left since the beginning.
Okay.
Since the last time she left, she's not left at all.
Yes.
Correct. 100% of the time.
And then come back.
What's been happening with you, Emma?
Oh, Jesus. I got my water ready to do a water change today for my weekly water change. I was going to take some video. I was going to do it this morning before Salty Banter, but I woke up to discover that Walter had shit his crate. So I ended up.
Okay?
He's fine. He's just, he had an accident.
Lying in shit.
That was a fun way to wake up.
Yeah. So, I had to crawl in his crate and get that clean. So I didn't have time to do it. I didn't have time to get the video I wanted. So
You should have filmed you crawling into the crate to clean up shit.
Instead, yeah.
No.
I mean, how big's a crate, Emma?
It's a big crate. It's 48 by like 2.5 by 3.5.
It'd be like a bungalow for you, Dave, basically.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's like Emma's like 8'6", right?
Yeah. So, I got last weekend. I picked up 11 new SPS frags. So I have. I'm getting to like Steve levels of where they're like 1.5 inches apart all over the rock.
It's impressive.
You've still
Yeah.
got space. You can get some more.
I do. I have at least room for 4 or 5 more.
You've counted.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
some people have got
Yeah.
fucking issues, right?
Yeah, finally ordered myself a backup return pump just because I was getting paranoid.
What brand did you order?
I got the Gimbal.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. So I took Mel's advice, and since it's going to be
For the
sitting on a
first
shelf,
time?
right, for the first time in forever. So that'll be sitting on the.
Was it an AliExpress Jabal?
No, it was from Amazon, but it is, it's genuine.
Have you plugged it in?
I have.
Did it spark?
Yeah.
Yes, it works. So
It's genuine then. Yeah.
No. They didn't ask did it start. They asked did it spark.
Oh, did it spark? No, because I plugged it in and then turned the power.
You got a fake.
Yeah, definitely fake. Chinesium, that one.
You
Gotta
get
have that
fireworks
spark.
for free.
Put it in some water. If you've got residual electricity, then it's a genuine one.
Yeah. So I got that. I've got a bunch of just supplies like nori and stuff like that for feeding. I have an order from Catch and Bait Aquaculture that's coming today with a bunch of alkalinity, calcium, mag, stuff like that.
Was
and
this
then,
that you're sending some stuff to the UK?
Yeah, a little. Steve wanted a bottle of the MT, right? I hope. 'cause
Yeah,
that's what
please.
I got.
Yeah. You have to let me know, and I'll send you some money.
Okay. Yeah. So I got that. I got myself like a water bottle size thing of MT. It'll last me forever. So I figured, why not?
That's the one that Drippy brought me back. I was going to say to Steve, I could probably send him like a quarter of it and it will do him for like 6 years.
Yeah.
How many years?
Why did I have to choose that number? I could have said any number.
Yeah, you could have said literally any number.
You have to start saying just over 5.
Out of interest, obviously we've got Jason and Emma from America. Do you hear me say the number
Sex.
You hear me say sex?
Yes.
It's sex.
Always.
Yeah.
I hear it too.
I never I never paid really attention to it until somebody else mentioned it. But yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what you say. Sex every time.
Sex.
Yes.
Sex.
Yep.
I like the way when you say the two different ones.
And
They
they
sound no
literally
different at all.
To be fair, I think one time, Ron, you should like completely speak Scottish on this stream, and people will be so
yes.
fucked up.
I was considering doing this, right? I was going through really old tank tour stuff on my hard drive is full, right? So I had to delete really old stuff to make room for new stuff. And one of the ones I clicked on was my own tank tour. And when I clicked on it and I heard the first like 3 or 4 sentences fall out my mouth, I don't even sound like myself because I'm clearly enunciating stuff and concentrating so much to be understood by all the Americans. Bearing in mind, it was only Americans on here to begin with. It's absolutely bizarre. If I went full fucking Scottish, you guys would have no chance.
Sorry, what you say?
Well, Taters is on here, right? And there was one night he jumped on the PlayStation with me, and one of my Scottish friends jumped on the same squad. And the next day he said to me in Discord, is like, lost you, gone. Because apparently a speed up considerably
mumble,
as well.
yeah.
So
Well, actually, and playing a game with you is actually different than here because I guess because you are in that that setting.
Yeah,
it is harder. You are harder to understand.
And then all I do is go over to walls and draw dips and bullet holes.
Yes.
I've got footage of us doing it. Sorry, Emma.
No, you're good. But yeah, I've been dosing the MT for almost a month now. Everything's looking good. So coral seem to like it. Ironically, my NIM has doubled in size in the last month.
What's
so? As far as I know, just whatever the fuck I put in the tank.
I don't like die then.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
But you've got a tank tour coming up.
No.
Cancelled.
Yep.
Oh.
Do you think the growth of that NEM's to do with your you starting to dose off a reef?
Everything's gonna fucking die.
Salty Banter has right. So if we are on a hill, right at the bottom of the hill is TMC, fucking over reef, and everything just goes
above it.
Sorry, Emma.
But no, things are looking good. I did get. I had one of the new millies I got started to RTN, and I cut the top half of it off, dipped it. It's looking great now. So I clearly saved whatever was happening.
What did you dip it in?
I dipped it in my the little water box coral dip. So whatever the fuck's in that. So
I didn't know they made one.
They do. It smells like it's tea tree oil, to be completely fair.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say what it is.
It smells the same as Two Little Fishes Revive, I imagine.
Yes.
I don't know. I have no idea what that smells like. So.
Smells like the water box stuff.
And then yesterday, kind of the last thing I got was from Reef Legends. I got their combo pack of Fido and copepods and rotifers, and I threw the all the pods in yesterday, and then everything's looking good. So
excellent. And you got a new lens for your phone?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll show you.
Gimbal, apparently.
Yeah, I got a gimbal, and then I got this macro lens for my phone.
So does that go on? So is that an iPhone? So does that go on one of the cluster of lenses?
Yes.
A little bracket, I think.
Yep. So there's a case designed by the lens company, and then it has little. Find my fucking camera. It has these little like notches on it.
So you just twist it on.
Yep, you twist it on, and it holds it on the lens.
So Dave's going, that looks like a fucking telescope.
It's a footstool for Dave.
To be fair, you could see me through that fucking macro lens.
So when iPhones bring out a new phone, they'll bring out a new case. You won't have to buy the lens again, I assume. It'll just be a new case to fit the phone, and then that will connect.
Yep. It takes really good pictures. That hibiscus picture I showed you.
You mean that random fucking zoomed in vein of a leaf? And she said, "Any idea what this is, Ron?" I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that fucking good.
You know.
Right, Alan, you're up. You're in front of
No, I'm not on mute. I am. So, it's quite funny following Emma because she's just bought a new return pump, hasn't she?
Yeah.
I reckon my J-Bo's about to die live on air.
Oh,
Do it live.
And you've got yourself a J-Bo.
Shit.
Make it sparkle.
You probably notice I keep turning around and the water level's like fluctuating up and down constantly. And this has been going on for about 3 weeks now, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I reckon I'm gonna have to change it out.
So what kind of pump are you running, Alan?
So that's a J-Bo. That's why I said it. It's the 18,000.
It's new.
It is, well, it's new since like February when I started running the tank, but I only actually bought it because I wasn't sure what size pump to get. So I thought, well, I'll get the J-Bo because it's cheap. And if it's powerful enough, I'll stick with it. But if it's not, at least I'll know what to do. And then, anyway, it looks like it's failing on me at the minute. Just totally up and down.
And you don't have anything you could throw on there in a bind?
Yeah, I do. I've got a Core 20 that I can put on it. The reason I haven't done it yet is because it's a slightly different size pipe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, when I took my Core 15 and Core 20 out of the box, I was like, excited. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They are brilliant pumps, though. They're really good.
Yeah, so I've got the 15 on my other tank in there, my office tank. And I had the 20 on my main tank, and neither of them, I think I've mentioned it before, I've got a spare 15, but never needed to use it. I had them running for 3-4 years at least on both and not had any issues. But I wanted to get the Royal Exclusive one, not the Royal, the A200s. What are they? Is that Royal Exclusive?
A Biz.
A Biz, that's it. I want to get one of them, but I didn't know if I needed the 200 or the 400, and this is part of why I got the J-Bo. But I think I can get away with the 200, so I think I'm going to have to probably get one at some point soon, next purchase. But this tank, right, everything in it is loving it. All the equipment has been an absolute nightmare on it. Honestly, I've got a Royal Exclusive filter mat in there, so I spent a lot of money on it. It arrived broken. They were very good. They sent me the part that was broken about 2 weeks later. Then it started just, when you've got like a level measurement, and that triggers it to turn, and then it'll stop. And then when it's what level ride, it turns again. Mine just decided to carry on spinning. So just flying through filter rollers.
Shit.
I know. So it happened the first time. I thought, oh, maybe it just clogged up or something. So I cleaned it all out, put it back in again. 3 days later, span through the old roll again. And then the third time it happened, I managed to get it on camera. So I sent it to Royal Exclusive. Again, really good service. They just sent me one straight out again. So that's that bit fixed. I've had an Apex fail on me.
Did they send you 3 rolls of fleece as well?
No, they did. They did send me one. And to be fair, I hadn't taken it out because I was like, they're quite expensive, and I was thinking I am putting a brand new one. So I stood there rolling it all the way back again. FMM module went on my Apex, so I could no longer measure how much water I had in my RO. So I was unable to have auto RO filling up all the time. So that was a pain in the butt.
Look at Gaz. Gaz is just judging you.
No, judging apexes and controllers.
Yeah, but again, Exodus just sent me one straight out.
Yeah, they're good Exodus, sorry.
They were brilliant. I've had this middle light cluster failure just after I'd sent Davies. So I was like, a nice one.
Exodus are brilliant. Right?
I'm done with that now.
I'll just quickly say on Exodus, like I had these Gen 5s originally, Radeon XR15s, and I had issues with them because they wouldn't come on and off together. So I thought it was a software issue or whatever, but they tried and tried and tried, and they couldn't fix it. So I sent them back, and they sent me the Gen 6 because the Gen 6 had just come out.
Yeah.
So they sent me the ones that I wanted anyway. So.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I've done it. I've been 3 months. So, yeah, fair play to Exodus. So,
I am a fanboy of nobody or anything, but see Exodus service. I cannot fault it.
Brilliant.
Alan, if you send your lights back, do you reckon they'll send you 2 strap-ons?
I need 3.
3.
I know you wanted them.
Yeah, I've looked. I think most of you know the story. My tank took like 15 months to build, and in November 23, I decided to save some money, and in the Black Friday sales, I bought all my lights. But by the time my tank arrived a year and whatever months later, I didn't want the radians anymore. I wanted the strap-ons. So I was really angry about it.
We're now just calling them strap-ons just straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Another company.
I just think, because this is my lounge and my kitchen going together, that they look so much better, neater than what I've got now. I mean, I've got vitamin strips alongside it as well, by the way, and they're really good. Apart from the dimmer on it. So originally I had it on my Apex. If I wanted to switch them off, you can just obviously do it on the Apex. But what I didn't realise was if I ever power cycled my Apex, the dimmer on the Vitaminis doesn't retain the settings. So it doesn't even retain the clock time. So it takes power off. They just stick flashing at you, telling me to reset them again. So that's the only thing I don't like about the Vitamin. But when they're on, they look really good, to be fair. But I've had to take them off my Apex now, so I haven't really got any control over those lights. Not that it matters really, but it's just one of them little things. If anybody's looking to buy them in the future, be aware you can't control them very well.
So do you think at some point you might venture into the world of the ATI Stratons?
One day, not yet. The thing is, everything's really happy in there, and I don't really see the point. And all my lights go up into my roof, and everything's controlled up there. When I've just taken that one down, it took me an hour. And I thought, I can't be asked to do it again.
Take them all down, send 2 to me, Alan. All good, mate.
Yeah, no,
yes, Matt, yes.
Yeah.
Tank tour.
That all raided up and down, and it's just the way I've wired it. It's just...
And when's your tank tour booked in?
I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult. I tell you what, my problem is. If this was in my office, I'd do it, but I cannot guarantee. There's 7 people living here and 3 dogs.
Right. Okay. So
it could be
move it to your office.
Yeah. It's
or
chaos.
Just kick them all out.
Kick them out. I was going to say that. Kick them out.
And I'm lucky today that they've all gone to some show at the theatre.
That's it. Kick them out. Send them off somewhere.
The quickest way to empty the room is to let that J-Bo run a little hot. You know, you flames.
Spark them all.
They all run out. You just do a tank tour.
I know. I want to do one at some point, just because I know my tank's a little bit different. So, and you guys can give me some ideas on how to maybe make it better and stuff like that. So I do kind of want to...
You come to the wrong place, mate.
Yeah, you've come to the wrong place for ways to make it better.
Alan just goes, yeah, I know.
I'm aware. This is why I've got to do it when there's nobody in.
That gonny over your corner, over your shoulder, is that the one that you dropped recently?
Yeah, that's what I dropped it on the floor. This one here. It just made a big crater in the floor where it landed.
Dropped it on the floor. I'm going to drop mine on the floor if it's going to look like that.
Yeah. It's a monster. It's kind of...
You will fucking open.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to drop them on the floor.
Have you heard the bandsaw, Alan?
Welcome to Alan's Coral Care.
Not that size. No, it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a showpiece, I suppose, that really, isn't it? Because everyone that comes around spots that first.
How big is it?
It's big as you, Dave.
I know.
Even Dave's head, definitely. And
Which
that's
one?
This, yeah.
I was going to say it's frag size, the other one, mate. Yeah.
Single polyp, Dave.
Single polyp, mate. Yeah.
I tell you what, I've actually placed a fish order today. So
Oh, what are you getting?
I know. What am I getting? Well, I don't know when they'll arrive, but I've ordered. So I've got blue queen angel juvenile. We'll go in that tank first, office tank, just to see how it. A lot of the corals in here I've got in there, but they're like the cut-offs and stuff. So if it eats out, it's going to eat them first. Red Sea cleaner wrasse.
Yep.
Black cap grammar.
Oh, nice.
Bit different. A pair of tail goby skunkfish.
Lovely.
Pencil rats. Can you hear my dog?
Nope.
Someone's just come in. I've got cosmos rats. I don't know if you've seen one of them. They're not particularly expensive. Vivian's leopard wrasse. Cosmos, yeah.
Nice.
And I've had one of these before, but I never saw it in the other tank. That's a mystery wrasse. So I've got one of them coming as well. I'm hoping I'll see a bit more. I had a big wrasse in the other tank, a twin spot, and I think it just bullied it all the time. So it's always hidden. So that's staying in there now. I won't put it in this main tank.
Who are you using, Alan?
Best.
Who are you using?
What? To get my fish?
Yeah.
My local shop. I've got a real good relationship with them. It's M&L Aquatics. They're really helpful. And they get all the stuff from the same place everybody else, TMC. So he tells me when they're coming in. And then when they arrive, I just pick them up within the bags that they arrived at the shopping. So it never goes into their system. And then I follow Rob's hybrid tank transfer method. So 14 days of moving them all around. So what I've asked him to do is put them in 2 batches. So I'll get the first batch, whichever ones come in first, through the method, and then the second batch will come a bit later. So quite excited about that. So it's a fish that got me in the hobby in the first place.
That's a
So
juicy.
about a month till your tank tour.
Sorry?
So about a month till your tank tour. You'll have all your fish in there by then.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's not about
14th of July.
It's more about when I've got nobody in the house.
Book a fear, and then you're away, mate.
That's it. Book them
Duct
somewhere.
tape.
Get them gone.
Oh no, everybody's coming home now. It's gonna get chaos in a minute.
Hold on, let me just.
Come a big cock. Yeah, thanks for that, Dave.
That weren't me. That was Ron.
I love how you get blamed for that, Dave. That's fantastic.
I blame Dave for everything.
Most people blame the fucking midget. Yeah, I know.
I'm a big cock. Yeah. My wife just heard you say that, Dave.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Love you, wife. Can you sing me a song?
You've met her, haven't you, Dave? I think.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah, the little midgets speaking again. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Dave. There's loads of them.
Hi, Al's wife.
Hello. I don't even know where he was.
Dave's down here.
Hey up.
Alan's giving us a massive list of excuses why he can't give us a tank tour.
Wait.
I'll tell you
know
what,
why.
you can best to see it. Yeah.
Tank tours booked for what, Dave?
Ever seen anything as small as that?
Oh,
Please.
That's like a horse to Dave.
It's my horse. Yeah.
So I've got a funny feeling this is going off the rails entirely. So
Apologies about that.
I think we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much to everybody for joining. What a good laugh. And the only other thing is that even though I'm not going to get this edited probably until it's happened, there is a live stream this Sunday. It's pointless saying it, innit? I'll probably edit it out.
Is there a guest on Sunday?
Don't think so. I think it's literally just Tom and Drippy. That's what Tom said. I think.
He said it's just on for an hour, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just 10 until 11, I think. Just a quick
It's
kind of
Father's
catch
Day.
up. Yeah.
Well, I think because it's Father's Day, there should be 6 hours, not 1.
See this whole live stream marathon thing. Oh my god!
I'm not anyone that thinks that. It's like,
Try
should we do
being,
more?
try being on one. I mean, even with the one with Chris Meckley, I was having such a good time. I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. I listened to their Reef one, 6-hour marathon, because I go to Cheltenham a lot. That's like 2.5, 3 hour drive there and back. So,
but the only way Reef manages that is because he's forgotten where he is in the first place.
Sounds like Tom Ryan.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. We will see you on the next one. Bye.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm sure there will be more to come. We appreciate every last one of you. Hit like and subscribe, it's the least you can do. Salty Banter. Join the Discord channel for more fun and games. Beware, we might call you some outrageous names. Oh, and just one last thing in case you didn't like it. You can just fuck right off and suck a huge big dick. Salty Banter. Salty Banter.
It's gone.
No fucking time.
We're finally allowed in.
Fucking host fucking everything up.
One jog.
Exactly.
Where is he?
Who?
He's there.
Where's that?
Oh, there he is. I had to change my screen. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa, that's the first edit.
I'm driving back home at the moment, so if you see Sky Road, it's not a good sign.
How is everybody?
Fucking cold and I'm tired.
Oh,
It's not even cold.
I'll just mute Melinda. I'll just ask everyone else. Fuck's sake. What temperature is it?
25 degrees.
Yeah.
Probably 17 or something stupid. Hold on, I'll look.
Boo-hoo.
Ooh, that's not even fucking cold.
It's like fucking our summer.
It's been single digits at night time.
Talk to me when it's below zero.
Do you prefer a single digit to a double digit?
Oh, that's a question.
I'm not answering that.
Front door or back door?
It is 9.
I can only give 3 now.
9 degrees. And my weather app says, Starlight, Starbright, don't forget birth control when you bang tonight. Unless, of course, you want kids. Whatever.
Can you guys hear me?
What kind of fucking star sign are you on, Melinda?
It's the weather app. What WT forecast? Emma.
What?
Did you download?
Do I have to fucking say what way to turn your phone?
I'm aware. I'm trying to troubleshoot a couple things.
Wait, did you say it's 9? That's 48 degrees.
Hold on, let me
In
guess.
freedom units.
Is
In
it-
freedom units, that's 48. That's shorts weather.
Is this anything to do with your new toy, Emma?
Maybe.
Did you get it from Matt?
Dumbasses can't figure
It's
out.
more to do with my earbuds at the moment.
I don't think your earbuds are fucking with your camera.
No, but I had to take off the gimbal to fix my earbuds. So
Yeah, that doesn't sound correct.
Every time I see somebody with one of these gimbals, it's like, oh, sorry, having a bit of problem with my gimbal today. Steve, you handsome son of a bitch.
I'm on my mobile, so I don't know how it's going to be.
It's a bit Minecraft, if you don't mind me saying.
It does not surprise me. I have quite a shit connection.
Why are you on your phone?
It's got no broadband.
Yeah.
Really?
Can you guys hear me now? Now that
Yes.
I'm on my headset.
You could always fucking hear you, Emma.
Well, it's
That
not
wasn't
my
the
fault,
question. It was
ear-
which way your phone was.
I understand why my, but you're not understanding why my phone was like that. But
Because of your earpieces, obviously. Sorry, Steve. As you were saying, you forgot to pay your internet bill.
Yeah. No, they decided to replace a chunk of the fibre and didn't tell anyone. So we just woke up this morning and there's no internet.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gazza,
Hello.
this is landscape.
Oh, is it? Is that 2025? Is it? Sorry.
Yes.
Right, Emma's now joining for the 4th time.
Oh, fuck me. It gives you a preview before you join.
Well, see how this is going to go.
It gives you a preview.
He was blinking.
Where the fuck's Alyssa? Wait, I gotta wake her up.